Right? I just wrecked it.
The next day.
I should have never swapped this thing.
The next day.
I just lost everything. Oh, what happened? What the happened?
The next day.
I truly don't know if I've ever been this mad in a video before.
16 paranoia-filled days later.
Man, that's always good whenever it comes back on a trailer. What's up, it's Casey from Casey's Customs. In this video, I really wanted to finish the 1957 Chevy, but instead, everything went wrong and it's left me stranded on the road 5 or 6 times. So if this video gets to 1 million views, I will destroy that car. Let's get to the footage. We are back on the 1957 Chevy, and in this video, I am going to finish this build. I am so excited. Dan is coming. He is my LS wiring guy. We got to get a different tune on the LS. Right now, it's basically just tuned to start and run, but not for very long. So anytime we took it out a couple weeks ago, after like a minute of running, it would start shooting all kinds of codes and stuff because it's got a bad tune on it. We have 1 million things that need done, but he's going to come here to finish that up. We also got to finish up the wiring. We also got to wire in our fans. We need to do a bunch of shit. The motor's not right. I got speed sensors that need put on. I do have a gauge to show me what is going on with all that. I need to get that installed. Finally got the right drive shaft. If you've been watching this series at all, you'll know I welded like 3 drive shafts together to just kind of have something there. It wasn't great, and if I would have took it for any real drive, it would have broke and probably killed me. But we got all that figured out. I also have exhaust in that box. I have a ton of emblems and, you know, little Bel Air shit that needs to go on as well. So we got a lot of stuff to do. Dana's going to be here shortly. I think what I'm going to do first is get it jacked up. Oh, also, fun fact, whenever I got the new suspension I'll put in the last video, I realized my wheels are both pointing out. My tie rod adjustment, my alignment is just way off. So I need to fix that as well. So I think the first thing I'm gonna do is get this baby jacked up so we can start doing the drive shaft, the exhaust, and also fix the crazy alignment that I have right now. Let's get to it. Okay, drive shaft is in. Now, I'm gonna start on the exhaust, but factory mounts are very much in the way, and a smarter person would have cut them out before there was already a motor in there, but I'm not a smart person, so I gotta cut both of those out, because as you can see, my exhaust is basically running right into them. I might be able to snake it around there, but it's gonna be way harder than it needs to be, so let's cut some shit. Check it out. Got the exhaust work done. It is so goddamn hard to film under here. Bada bing, I got it going all the way down and then dumping out right in front of the rear wheels. That should be perfect. What a pain in the ass that was. Okay. Okay, exhaust is done. Trans mount is done. I need to work on my alignment now. I did all new suspension and shit the last video. My alignment is way off, and I realized that whenever I had to push it outside, it was really hard to push it back inside. So gotta fix that. And this hubcap has a crack in it, and that little crack doesn't seem like much, but it is enough to make this hubcap fly off every time the wheel turns. So I'm gonna try and weld that. Hopefully that fixes it, and then pop these wheels off. I swear to God, I could fucking weld an apple to an orange. Weld a broken heart. It's probably still gonna break though. Got the alignment done. We are finishing up the headlights and taillights. Pop off the rear ones. Believe it or not, this shitty paint job that happened in the 80s, they actually looks like they took the bumper off and the taillights, which I was very surprised because there's so much overspray. Getting her done. Oh. So there's really nothing hackier than spray painting gold, but these are like 200 bucks each in gold. This one came on the car and it's broke. This one I got on eBay for 20 bucks, and they could be fine in silver, but I'm gonna go ahead and spray them with the gold plated paint. We'll see how they look. It's probably gonna end badly. Check these out. These are your fender gold pieces, because we're still trying to sell that. It's a Bel Air. Dan's trying to make the thing actually run. I'm worried about emblems. That's okay. I'm all show go. They're all show no go, baby. I think I actually have to drill these. Son of a bitch, I do have to drill them. Well, that's fun. All right, let's do that. Check them out. Ooh, Bel Air things, baby. We'll make the old girl a Bel Air yet. The gold spray paint actually looked so much better than I was expecting. Hopefully I don't come in tomorrow and all that's just falling off, but sweet, tomorrow we drive. Buttoning up the rest of the wiring. Finish up the motor stuff. She's running, we're having fuel issues now, naturally, but should be driving here after we get our trans line figured out. All right, this should be the last piece of the puzzle. And we're gonna go drive the 57 Chevy. Transmission cooler in the radiator was bad, so I had to go buy an external one, and naturally, fittings were wrong, but these should do it for us. Let's see what happens. We are buttoning up the fittings I just welded. I am going to put a couple of my emblems back on. Ooh, that is filthy. And then we should be able to take it for a spin. Oh, I forgot my shit. Forgot my license plates. All right, so naturally we get everything buttoned up, and then we're getting ready to take it for a drive yesterday. We realized there's a brake leak. The engine was running like dog shit. We couldn't figure it out. It took like 5 hours. So we went from getting ready to go take a drive at noon to still trying to figure out what the hell was going on at 5 o'clock. We ended up figuring it out. ECU, because we moved a bunch of wires around, basically the plug was just a little bit loose and we think it pulled one of the pins. We got that all figured out, and I got wires and bullshit hanging everywhere, so I need to button up a couple things. Also, the brakes are not good. We found out we have a little bracket that is leaking. It's either the bracket or it's the fitting, but little shit like that. I should be able to button all that stuff up here pretty quickly, hopefully, and then I'm gonna hop in and take her for a spin. I think I wanna take it for a drive over to my grandpa's house to see my grandma, and we can actually see his 57 Chevy. I'd love to have them next to each other. That would be so cool. But yeah, let's not get ahead of ourselves. I still haven't really taken it for a drive yet, so I'm gonna button this shit up real quick. I think we're done. Let's see what happens. I should have never fucking swapped this thing. Oh, I don't think I should have ever swapped this. Great, I just wrecked it. Fucking piece of shit. So, drive went absolutely horrible. It died 5 times to go to my other shop. My other shop is 1 mile away from this shop, and I lost 3 fucking hubcaps. So now I'm driving around in the Hummer trying to find my hubcaps. I am so fucking pissed. I floored it. Just kept it to the floor because I wanted the motor to blow. And it was so fucking loud. My neighbor looked over because she thought something was wrong. That's the only reason I didn't blow the fucking motor up. I don't know why, but when it's in gear, it just has nothing. I don't know if it, I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is, to be honest with you, but we got two. We gotta go find another one. So a couple hours have went by since I tried to take it for its first drive. We're in the other shop, you can see. This is my home shop, that is my shop. Basically, this is my home garage, that's my shop. It's like less than a mile, and this thing died, I think 4 times. One time it died in the middle of the street, and I was so pissed, I couldn't handle it. Every time that it died, there was a car behind me. So I was like in the middle of the road. I was just losing my shit. Finally started running better like a block from here, and I just floored it the whole time. I was trying to actually blow the motor up because I was so mad. Usually I don't let shit get to me. Anybody that's watched the channel knows I laugh about a lot of this shit. We might throw something on fire, throw hammers at it and kind of laugh about it, but I was so fucking pissed. I was just so mad. We've just done so much goddamn work to this thing, and the LS has been nothing but a pain in the ass. I think I said one time in the video, I said I should have just fucking threw this motor away. I was so mad. Calmer heads have prevailed. I've sat back for a couple hours. Also, I lost a hubcap. 3 of the hubcaps came off. 1 I can't find. I don't know if a meth head picked it up on the side of the road, but I can't find it. So I'm missing a hubcap now too. But I'm gonna chill out. I'm gonna work on it, see what it is. We were having issues with some of our sensors, like the plugins on the sensors, just shit like that, simple stuff. I'm gonna start doing that, see if I can get it fixed. And we'll go from there. It also needs washed. That was another reason I wanted to bring it over here, is I wanted to power wash it real good. Yeah, okay. Let's see what happens. Okay, she's cleaned up. Sounds like it's running better. Who knows though? It sounded good at my other shop. I really want to try and get some miles on it. Hopefully it's good. Good news is brakes, steering, all that is nice. Those were our problems in prior videos, but now we're having engine issues. But, oh, let's see what happens. I'm a little nervous, and I really don't want to get mad again. So I'm trying to, like, breathe. I'm doing, like, the woo-saw thing.
It's on my property. You didn't win shit in my yard.
Wait.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
What the hell is even that?
All right, let's go. I'm so fucking bummed out. I truly don't know if I've ever been this fucking mad in a video before.
Wait.
All of you.
Daddy, chill.
This thing keeps breaking down. I keep having to walk back to the shop, or it breaks down in the middle of the freaking road and I got people behind me honking. Not looking good for this thing. I'm telling you that right now. We're throwing all kinds of codes. I'm not the fucking LS guy, but I guess I'm gonna learn about it. I think I just erased them, but I don't know. We're also running a little hotter than I wish we were right now. I'm like bummed out. I feel like I'm sad. What is going on, buddy? You waved at me, that was nice. Man, I'm fucking tired of this shit. All right, so after being pissed off for 24 to 36 hours, I asked a question on Facebook for guys to start, giving me ideas on what it could be. Somebody said the filter regulator we're using sucks and those cause issues. Another guy said it sounded like I was getting hydrolock. And so I checked and it did not look like we had our tank vented properly. So I did a couple things, and I also got a pressure tester. Fired it up. It sounds perfect. Now, granted, I'm just in the shop. I haven't taken it out yet, but it was holding 55 PSI perfectly. The only dumb thing is I should have tested it before I started fixing the tank, because now I'm not 100% sure if I fixed it or if I'm just lucky and it's the next day and, you know, maybe it's just still wanting to be silly. I don't know. But I've had it in here idling for like 10 minutes. Sounds great. It'll rev up. But my the hopes are still low. But I'm going to go ahead, throw it in gear, take it around the block, and we'll see if it starts falling on its face again. And if it does start falling on its face, I think I'm going to bring this with me. And wherever in the hell it dies at, I'm going to hook this son of a bitch up and see where it's at, even if I'm in the middle of the road. I don't care. Model A. This is tough. I'm gonna check the fucking fuel pressure right here. I'm gonna leave the gauge attached. Hoping that it's gonna do it. All right, so this is like day 7 of this build or whatever, and I've done a bunch of shit. Still not having any luck. Whenever it's in drive, it will lose fuel pressure at random times when you're giving it gas. I don't know. I got a couple people saying different things. I really thought it was the damn gas tank vent, but it's not. I got guys saying it sounds like it is the pressure regulator and not the fuel pump, because it seems like the fuel pump is doing okay. So I'm going to replace the pressure regulator now. It's a filter regulator combo. Hopefully that does it. And then about the only other thing I can do is change that filter regulator and then maybe the pump in the tank, even though it's been working fine. Those are the only 2 things I can change. After that, it is a computer issue and I'm gonna have to send it to somebody, which is really fucking annoying. I don't want to do that. You know, that's the whole reason that Dan comes, is so I don't have to send my shit somewhere. But if it doesn't work after these parts come in tomorrow or the next day, I don't know what to do. I'm kind of really defeated. I don't know if I've ever had a video where I'm just defeated and pissed, but hopefully when these parts come in, we will have a different verdict. But my hopes are down in the dumps with this old guy. So really getting bummed out. Also, I got to order new hubcaps. I never did find the 4th one that fell off, and some of these others are just popping off. These are old, used originals, so they're 70, whatever, 5 years old. So they need changed anyway, but spirits are in the dumps. Okay. I think this is day 10. If we don't get this damn thing running today, basically we're going to make the video and the title is going to be I failed or I'm bummed out, because she's going to go somewhere else. We're having fuel issue problems still. There's only a couple things I can change that don't have to do with the computer system, obviously. Fuel pump, fuel regulator. Talked to a couple guys. They don't love the fuel pressure regulator that I'm running, so I'm going to change that out. I got another one coming. Also, maybe the pump is bad. The good news is now that I have my pressure tester, I can test my pump to see exactly, you know, what I'm getting. So I'm going to do a couple of those. I think what I'm going to do first, before I change the regulator, is hook up my pressure gauge to this, and I want to see exactly what is coming out of that pump. So that's what we're going to do first. And that's why I got the gloves on, because gas stinks. All right, fun fact. I can't watch this gauge and the gauge on the motor. So this is directly on my fuel pressure regulator. So I want to start it and see where this is at versus what's at the motor. If that makes any sense. This is the new pressure regulator too. I think we might be good. We might have fixed it. Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but we are looking a lot better than we were before. I'm going to go through what I did today. I upgraded the ground wire. The ground wire had was going to like a rusty frame rail. I didn't like that. Got that cleaned up. Now it's straight to bare metal. That helped a little bit. The big kicker was our pressure regulator was having issues. I don't know. Maybe we have too strong of a pump and it's just not regulating as much as it needs to, but I got a bigger aftermarket regulator on there, and now we're holding pressure whether I got it floored or whether it's idling. Sounds really good. And here's the cool thing, it's in gear right now. What it would do before, it could keep up, it could kind of rev. It couldn't rev that well as long as it was in park, because it's not taking a big pull off anything whenever it's in park. Well, as soon as you'd put it in gear and I would give it gas, my pressure would drop down to like 10 psi. If I floored it long enough, it would just kill it. It would go down to nothing. So I knew there was something off. I got a guy here in town that is helping me. His name's Joey. I can't remember his last name, but he said he hates those Corvette regulators. He said he's had problems with them all the time. So he said, change that. Got that changed today, and it's looking like we might have fixed our problem. Now, we would take it for a drive right now, but I am so dizzy because of the gas smell, because we spilled about a gallon on the ground. We're going to do all this tomorrow because I'm about to fall over right now. But I think I got it fixed. Knock on wood. I don't know. We're going to find out. In the next video, I'm going to be driving this thing, so you're going to know for sure how it's doing. And here's the thing. If that doesn't do it, I am out of fixes that I can do. It's something in the wiring, and it's going to have to go to an LS guy. But hopefully we got it taken care of. Okay. Yesterday, we got the fuel pressure problem figured out. It is holding pressure, whether I have it floored, whether it's idling, whether it's in gear, whether it's in park. It wasn't doing any of that like the last 2 weeks. So I'm very excited about that. I was getting ready to get it off the jack stands, take it for a drive. I talked to 2 of the guys who have been helping me with it, and they both said if it looks like it has stock spark plugs in it, you need to change those. And sure enough, they look stock, and it looks like the stock wires too. So I went ahead and got all new iridium, I think is how you say it, plugs, which are going to be a lot better for them. I'm going to change those out. I'm also going to put new spark plug wires on as well, or coil wires rather. So let's do that. Then we're going to drop her down and take this old girl for a spin. If it doesn't go well this time, it's going to another shop to get worked on, because I am just at my wit's end. But I am slightly hopeful today. Granted, my last 5 test drives have went very badly. I'm a little bit hopeful. Okay, spark plugs are changed, coil wires are changed, started up, it's running good. Seems like we're holding good fuel pressure. So it is time to take this thing for its actual first drive without hopefully stopping in a quarter of a mile like we have been. I'm a little nervous actually, even though I've taken this out for like 10 first drives, none of them have went well. Let's see what happens. I don't know what to do and it's running good. I am defeated. Left me stranded in the middle of a road again. I had 10 people behind me. I am not touching that fucking piece of shit again. It's going to another shop. So let's talk. The last time I drove this thing was yesterday. I was very, very mad. I said, I'm not going to touch it anymore. Fuck this piece of shit. I really, really, really wanted to hit it with a sledgehammer. I'm at Dad's house and he was like, just don't do it. Just don't do it. It's worth a lot of money. You know, you like that car. I was like, okay, whatever. I didn't. I'm not touching it. I'm going to just, you know, send it to another shop. Well, overnight, I'm reading, I'm thinking, I'm like, maybe I did something. Maybe I'll double check everything. Double check everything today. Take it to a drive. It was up in the driveway. It's here 40 feet away. It died twice going 40 feet. So I am officially 100% checked out on this fucking thing. I'm gonna send it to somebody who specializes with LSs, and hopefully they can get it running. I have a feeling there's something in the wiring that is not right, because I've checked all the, you know, mechanical stuff. There's something going on that it's out of my pay grade, and the guy who wired it lives like 6 hours away. I really don't want to ship a car 6 hours and then not see it for a month and then send it back. You know, I'd rather find somebody local. So that's what I'm looking for now. I think there's a guy in St. Joe. There's two guys in St. Joe that can hopefully do it, but I don't know. We're gonna find out. But this is the last video I'm gonna make on the fucking thing for who knows how long. Yeah, I'm so bummed. I don't know that I've ever had a video like this. I have several hundred videos on this YouTube channel. I don't know that I've ever had a video where I'm just completely defeated and pissed, and it fucking looks great. But if you can't drive it, who gives a shit? And the fucking thing, at this point, it has died on me in traffic like 6 or 7 times. I mean, this last time I drove it, I was driving it and I lost all electricity. Just everything went dead. So there's something, yeah, I don't know. Piece of shit. I'm done with it though. So yeah, I think what I'm gonna do, if this video gets to 1 million likes, I'm gonna destroy that fucking car. I'm gonna roll it off a cliff. I have a cliff on my grandpa's old property, a little bit south of St. Joe. It's like a 50-foot cliff. I'm gonna roll that off the fucking cliff if this gets to 1 million views. It shouldn't get to 1 million views, but if it does, I'm gonna enjoy destroying that fucking car. Hit that subscribe button if you aren't already subscribed. If you are subscribed but you don't have your post notifications on, make sure you click the bell. You will get notified every time I post a new video. For the coolest merchandise in the world, go to Caseyscustoms.com. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment, all that good stuff they tell you in videos, and check out some more of my other videos. Peace. Fuck that piece of shit, but I love you. Man, that's always good whenever it comes back on a fucking trailer. Ugh, this car's gonna be the death of me, I swear to God. I forgot the trim fell off. I slammed the door so hard the trim fell off. So, it's been like probably 3 days since the last time I filmed anything. I did not want this car in my shop. I wanted to go to another shop, somebody who specializes in these LSs. I can find out what the hell is going on. There's obviously something wrong with the wiring, a tune, a sensor, something, I don't know, having all kinds of issues, and nobody had time. The 3 guys that I wanted to look at it all didn't have room in their shop. The good news is one of them is willing to come here, so it's gonna be in my shop, and I'm just gonna open the door for him and leave because I don't even want to be around it. Also, I've had a couple days to think about why this car is pissing me off so much. I think it's because I'm too attached to it. I love 57 Chevys. It looks just like my grandpa's car. So usually when it comes to cars, bikes, everything with me, I have no attachment to them because I've always bought and sold cars my entire life. I've owned probably 150 cars or more at this point. So they're always just fun. Any other time that I would, you know, break down on the side of the road, I'd be laughing about it. This one is just pissing me off so much. I got so mad I slammed the door, the trim fell off, I lost hubcaps, I've cussed, I've yelled. I wanted to break it so bad with a sledgehammer the other day, but Dad calmed me down. He said, don't, it's worth too much money. We'll see what happens with whenever the guy comes and looks at it. I don't have any hope at all. It's basically dead to me. I'm gonna let somebody else drive it. If somebody else can put 5 or 10 miles on it without issues, I will get behind the wheel and drive it, but I'm not driving it again because it just keeps dying on me. That's the end of the video. By the way, even though I filmed it a couple days ago when I was mad, if this video gets to 1 million views, I will ruin this fucking thing. I will roll it off a cliff because I'm still not happy about it. If you aren't subscribed already, please hit that button now. If you are subscribed, make sure you have your post notifications turned on. When you click that little bell, you'll be notified every single time I post a new video. For the coolest merchandise on the planet, go to Caseyscustoms.com. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, share, comment, all that good stuff they tell you in videos, and check out some more of my other videos. Peace. I love you.